This is Meat Boy. This is Bandage Girl. And this, well, this is Nugget. Their little bundle of joy. Aww.
Okay.
This
I think
is
I got
Dr.
everything
Fetus.
out.
He's not a real doctor. Wow. One day, while our heroes were enjoying life, Dr. Fetus attacked them!
You know what? Also, for no reason in particular,
when our heroes came to and couldn't find Nugget,
yeah, there we go. We're gonna switch to the
they
older
knew
template.
what they had to do.
Just for no reason in particular, I'm gonna just switch to the older template. Am I talking? Okay, good. I thought my mic was not working. I've not streamed this game in like 2 months.
No, I changed the channel. Back. There we go.
Alright. I probably didn't say this on my part 2 when I played this game, but in my part 1 of this game, A button, please.
It'll work.
Wait a minute. I see what the problem is. There we go.
Super Meat Boy forever!
I sweared way too much in part 1. That was pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm gonna tone that down. Or just, you know, not do that at all. Oh yeah, this game's very loud. This is a very loud game. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Also, I've been playing this for quite a bit. So, I ended up getting a crap load of achievements. As you can see on file 2. So, let's go to file 1. Also, I have a speedrun timer on. Give me a second. Like nothing dirty to put in. Okay. So... Oh. Okay. That's how many characters I have unlocked here. I have 19 pacifiers. So I've learned a couple of things. So, first and foremost, if I play as Bandage Girl and go into this warp zone, I can unlock her. Or the classic anyway. What's the number? There we go. I can actually do this one more time as well. I don't think that was in the original game, but sure. I said it. Okay. too many jerks. I just need more pacifiers. That's what I'm missing. Let's see. And then this. Oh yeah, I remember which one that one is. Okay. These other ones. I can't remember some of the other ones, but I know what all the warp zones are. I managed to get to 60 pacifiers on my second profile, on my second save file. I've been playing this game so much. No. Okay, what to do? A decent load of pacifiers in this one. Okay. Like, heck yeah, I have the new template, but I have the, well, not new template, but I just changed it around a bit. I'm just switching back to the old one. I didn't even touch all of this. This one, I remember this was like really hard when I first got to that, and it took me like practically an hour to finish that. But now I can finish it no problem, and I think they made it slightly easier to do. Okay. I'm just backtracking at this point because I'm just seeing what I missed. Okay, I remember doing every single thing. Yeah. I could hit a New Game Plus right now if I wanted to, but I want to do every world. Let me see something. Nope, okay. I need to just get more pacifiers, that's all I need to do. Okay, then, I have to wait for this, like, loading screen to finish, and then I can get to the level select. Oh yeah, these are really hard, and these hurt my brain. Oh god. You know what? Oh yeah, and they also patched the game, so some of the bugs I complained about before were fixed. Let's go to World 1. Let's properly do this one. Starting off hardcore. I also gotten better at this game now, as well. Ah, man. Ah, well, there goes that. That S rank is gone. That jump in particular is kind of hard. Okay. There we go. Got it? I'm gonna replay the level now. So, another thing I've learned... Oh! Another thing I've learned... I think I did this in part 2. Yeah, I mostly just went and backtracked in part 2. And just get everything in White World. So what I've learned is that, I don't... Okay, I learned that I could just reset like this, and then I can reset. There's 2 different ways I can reset. This is one way I can reset, and if I hold both lower shoulder buttons, I can just reset from the beginning. So I don't have to do this whole thing. Because I did that every single time. But what I also learned before, what I was going to say first, dang, is that once I do get the SA+ rank, I don't have to worry about getting it again. Meaning that if I'm trying to go for the S rank, I can... Oops. I don't have to worry about getting it on time. I don't have to worry... Okay, because my original idea was like... My original thought was like, okay, I need to get the S rank by going through the level as fast as I can without dying. But no, I just gotta get through the level without dying. If I already got through the level on time. But my theory is, so if this works here, assuming it does, then we're good. Ooh. That was a tricky one. Surprisingly, though, this is pretty fun now. Now that I'm, like, better at the game. Yeah, I'm correct. I think. Is that like a 45 or something? I need to see the timer. No, yeah, that was a 45. Okay. That. You know what, whatever. Let's keep going. So I played all these as Bandage Girl. Yeah, I have a better understanding of, like, how to do specific levels now. Oop. So really cool. Oh no. You know what? Let's practice. Just to get a better idea on how to do this section. I think we need to go lower. Yeah. Oh. See, this is a better way of doing things. Also, I don't really care if I start dropping frames. Actually, we're doing pretty solid this stream. I'm aware that I have not streamed in a while. One of the reasons was because of the internet. Alright, wait, what am I doing? I just had like a derp out moment. Oh, that was tight, and I failed it. Okay, so every time I hit something, those pauses give me a brief time to react to what I need to do next, which does help. So yeah. I'm glad I've learned a lot of information while playing the game on my own time, because then it means that I can perform a lot better. At least when I'm doing it on stream. Yeah, I just stream for fun, you know? Okay. I gotta do that again. All again. And again. I need to just calm down with the swearing. That was really bad with part 1. That was like really cringe. Oh no! Gosh! I was almost there, right? Alright, that's fine. I just like the sense of flow that we just keep moving forward. Even though it's an auto runner, I still like this game quite a lot. Actually, I love this game. After playing it sometime, I'm just like, man, the move. Oh gosh, the movement. Well, there's no actual. Well, I'm not really controlling him running on his own, but the feel of everything is just nice, satisfying. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I made it on time. Okay, next level. What else was I gonna say? Was it like the swearing or... I forget. I forget. There was something else I was gonna say, but fine. Okay, this part, I just like how natural that felt. I like how natural that felt, like, entirely. That was so natural. Okay. I'm not aiming for the S rank right now. Just gotta learn how to do the routes right. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? Do I go lower? No. Oh. I see. Messed it up, though. Oh. I brought it back! Ooh. Damn, I didn't make it in time. Okay. Well, that was a swore. I did. But that's fine. Uh-oh. Nope, that's a rip. Yep, that's also a rip. Alright. That was clean. That was clean. Oh man. I'm in a good mood today. Which reminds me, several things have happened with today, recently, this March, especially on March 10th. I am not going to go into that, though, because it's really bad. It's really bad and really major with me. So, let's just say that, there are some people that I used to talk to that I will probably most likely never be able to talk to again. So, I'll just leave it at that. Be on my merry way. Let's keep going. Oh gosh, that's pretty cool. Oh no. I'm blindsided, man. Oh, and then there's that as well. That's a nice follow-up. Okay. Low. Oh, that's gonna be really hard. Because I have to understand how I need to go about it's okay. I need to figure out how to go about that, especially if I'm going for the S rank. Thankfully, this is the first section. Oh. I somehow have it. Wait, what the heck? I don't know what happened. How did... Wait. Oh, I cheesed it off. I saw what I did there now. Uh-oh. Oh, I made that a lot worse for myself. Uh-oh. Even then, it's still weird. That was a very weird part. Oh no. That was so much airtime. God. Alright. There's so many of them where it's like they're awkward and you have to be really quick about it. In this particular level anyway. Oh. I can't follow that up. Oh, just wait. Just wait a second. Oh gosh. Try to follow me up. And then I escape. I didn't make it in time, though. How much do we got? We're like halfway. Okay, this is like halfway. No, let me go back. Do the other one. Not a good thing. That's my own fault. My brain's like, okay, enough of this aerial bull crap. Put me on the ground again. The game's like, no, there's still a little bit more you gotta do. Meat Boy do be like that. A lot. See, I can recover from there if I do it right. Yeah, there we go. A bit stressful though, I'm not gonna lie. And after this level is full of craziness. It's full of craziness. Let's just try to see if I can beat it fast. Be quick there, and then be quick here. Let's just be double quickie. Got it. Why did I not make it in time, though? What? I'm missing a shortcut somewhere? Wait, and then move. Get on. Wow, I can't believe I just let that happen. God, I'm slow. Okay. I barely got it. I don't understand what to do with the first part, but you know what? It's fine. I finally got that out of the way. This segment is a doozy. It is a series of things that I need to avoid. Made that. This part's not that bad as long as I don't mess it up. Same with this one. Oh gosh. Same here. Ah, finally. That's over. God. that was really hard. That took me so long to get to do right. I had to memorize every single part. Which, I mean, that's an obvious thing I need to do. I'm pretty sure the glitched world is gonna be even worse because it's like I have to worry about like a million different gimmicks. Gosh, that looks super uncanny. All those multiple saw blades and whatnot, that looks super uncanny. Yeah, the multiple saw blades and enemies. That looks super unnatural. Screwed up there, and I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I made the last bit. Okay. Hopefully this part won't be as bad. The beginning is reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, it's reasonable, so it's not awkward so far. Ooh, and then it goes back, yeah. Okay, so this is not hard, so this is not awkward. So it's still difficult, but it's not awkward. Like the fourth level. That fourth one sucked. There are so many awkward sections. Hopefully this one is not as bad. So far, at least the first section, so far, we're not having issues. It's just having to wait here and there. Okay. Out. I just like the idea of just Meat Boy being able to punch, though, in this game. It's just funny. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's learn how we're gonna do this. Okay, when they come, fly. Okay, that was not so bad. Oh. Okay, so far, okay, yeah, so far this, okay, level 5 is not as bad as level 4. Level 4 was just a mess of awkwardness. This is like a lot more, like, there's a lot less awkward parts. So it feels a lot more reasonable. And less painful. Uh-oh. Okay. I see. Yeah, this was a lot better. This one was better. This one was so much better. That was a lot less painful. I really like the Meat Boy. I really like just playing as a Meat Boy, mostly, because everything just feels natural. Because it's great to have the option as Bandage Girl, but it's like it feels more natural when I'm just playing as Meat Boy. There's like the 2014 version as well, but that one was like, it just made me feel like hitboxes didn't connect well. I don't know. And then there's the classic Meat Boy one. And then old Meat Boy. Finally, there we go. Took ages just to get that one other part. Well, it's done. So, despite this being more reasonable, I still had trouble with one of the parts. But hey, what can you do? Another silhouette section. Oops, dead. Hold on, I realize. That's enough of that. Well, going back to that, like, peeps I don't talk to anymore. I'm in a new friend group now. Okay, that was awkward. A small bit of time loss. What? Okay, quickly. Yo, that was awesome. I managed to get off the side. Oh no. I lost more time. Aye! Slowpoke. Oh. Okay. Now I'm ahead of the time. Oh, we're gonna have some trouble here. Nope, no shortcuts allowed. I somehow made that. That was pretty cool. Okay. God, I want to talk to him. Okay. I made it to the end. Okay. A rank no, S rank time, let's go. I didn't fast fall. Why did that not happen? I pressed down too. Maybe I did it way a bit too soon. I'm just going to assume I pressed down too soon and it didn't register. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit more weighty there. Ooh. Bit risky. Ooh. Okay, it's over. That took so long. Let's see the replay. Oh my gosh. That took 2 hours. That took like a total 2 hours just to finish up all of World 1 Dark World. I can't believe that. If I was faster, or I screwed up less, I probably would have been on. I probably would have been halfway through. I probably would have been halfway done with World 3. To be honest, probably. But considering how long it took me to do this, I can only imagine how long it will take me to do the other ones. Dude, there was the first time I got there and I screwed up at the last minute and I feel so sad. I screwed up the last minute. That made me felt sad. But yeah. Path to Pain! 110% though. The fourth one sucked the most. Fun and failure. I'll be right back though. I'm just gonna see if I can find something to eat or something. Okay. I'm back. I found something to eat, but I need to cook it. So. Alright. I'm done with World 1. do World 2 now. We know. I want to go all the way over here. Because I did say I was going to do this next. First you draw a jerk. Then tell him to go You draw a jerk, then tell him to go That's off. I realize that the title of this is called OX Dead Beef. And like all the number, and then the level names are OX, and then in numbers. Wait. 720. 20. No, it doesn't say 2016. Like, I'm just seeing different numbers. $420. I do see a bit of 420. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I think I remember what I was going to say before. The last game I was playing was Super Mario 3D World. Plus Bowser's Fury. I mean, the Bowser's Fury thing was pretty good, but honestly, do I really want to go out of the way to 100% the main 3D World campaign all over again? Because I already did that years ago on stream. And that was on the Wii U. Why do I need to repeat that? Like, sure, the stamps are in color and whatnot now, but honestly, I just ended up doing that on my own time. Oh, that was close. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, so, as I was saying, 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Do I really want to go through that? Like, I guess I could just stream myself playing through, more of 3D World again. I guess as like a nice backup in case if I just take too long on this game or whatever. I don't know. But it's like, that's an old game I already did a while ago. I mean, unless I did a restream of it, but like, one of the first things I remembered was just playing Champions Road and first trying that sucker with Toad, of all characters. Oh, that looked uncanny with the saw blades. Ew. That looked very uncanny. Oops. For a sec, I thought I thought my mic was muted. I was worried for a sec. I was like, wait a sec, no. Was I talking and muted the entire time? No. Okay, good. This is giving me a nerve-wracking feel. Just watching this replay. God, those animations do not look right. Like, the glitchy effect I understand, but it makes all this a lot worse. Oops. This just adds up. Let me see. Yeah, the rest are just like, huh. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. How far can we go? Damn. Why am I missing him? Okay. I was trying to jump higher. Get a good idea of how I want to do that. One down, other down. And then we head up. Yeah. Then it's safe. Go up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's be Bandage Girl for the second half. Okay, I need a wall jump just to give myself a bit more leeway. More time to think. Yeah, there we go. That's the last bit. Alright. I like that one. That one's funny. If I can do this all in quick session. Gosh. Slow down. Hell yeah. Let's go. That one did not took too long. Alright. Advantage drill time. Oh, this is gonna be a doozy. Alright, I need a wall jump upwards. There we go. Bruh, how in the heck? Hmm. Oh, I see. I gotta turn on. I gotta do an interesting turnaround. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's cool. Okay, so these are not that bad once I understand the mechanics. Uh-oh. I just gotta learn the routes. It, man. I slide in it, and that placement is so close that I barely have time to cancel that, but that's fine. Okay, just need to not do it again. Huh, that was that part. Man. It's gonna suck. Yeah, that was the last part. Okay, good. It's a classic fetus. Alright. I'll be right back. Again. I wanna eat the food I've cooked. I forgot to ask. I forgot to say that I have Crash 4 on Switch. Granted, that would have been the game I would have first played, but I'm playing this instead. Because the grind is real. Alright, back to the grind. Oh, hello? Shit. Hello. Dusty.
Finally going into VC and actually became available.
Hell yeah. I'm just playing Meat Boy forever.
But I'm like,
I wanted someone to talk to because I'm just lonely.
aren't we all though?
Yeah. I don't have my best friend with me. There's a... Damn. There has been a lot of drama that has happened several days ago. Yep. And my best friend, who I've been friends with for 9 years, I had to unfortunately cut ties with him.
Yikes.
Yeah. It do be like that, though.
What was it about? If you feel like it's
Okay. It was in a different server, and I was, like, acting like an idiot. And because of that... well, later on I did, had to make a report. Because I found out 3 admins within the server are underaged, and they had access to not safe for work material. I made a report on that. They later on found out that it was me. They're all against me. And they all gave me flack for that. Because I went behind their backs. There's a lot to that.
yeah. I can't really blame that. That's their problem. And how are they mods too? Like, do they made the server?
No. Also, they're just shit posters in a public server. It's like they're not even... Because the server is like literally just about Mario and Sonic. And 3 of them are like, don't even care about that. One of them even was here for Sonic. Just like... Well, mostly Paper Mario, actually, I should say. That server just grew off of, like, negativity. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I especially out toxic servers. I've been around the block when it comes to toxic servers.
Yeah, I've been recovering, and honestly, I've been feeling so much better now. Now that I've been out of that situation. 'Cause, golly, I remember when it happened. Because the last time I was in that server was on March 10th. Mario Day, of all days! Of all days, it has to be on Mario Day! That's what blow... That's the worst! And I did nothing for Mario Day either!
That is... that's the most ironic thing about it.
Yeah! To be fair, I wasn't any better with what I was doing. So, that being said, yeah, I'm never talking with those people again.
Unfortunately, man, I wish I was you and how to recover after a loss like that. because me, I like remember around like a year and a half ago. It was around a year and a half ago, and I lost like some really close friends of mine. However, though, I was really down and out about it. However, in hindsight, though, like as the months went on, as I 2020 rolled around, I slowly started to realize it weren't very nice to me. They were kind of glad I don't hang out with them anymore.
Honestly, I feel the same way because those friends I did had were also like that.
They were very oppressive. Like if I would say, "Oh whoa," they would get on me for it. You're being sexual. Oh whoa does not entirely mean anything sexual. You're just
How does "oh mean sexual"?
That's what they were like, and I'm like, how? Where is that coming from?
What? How does that happen?
That's what I want to know, but apparently they made that connection.
I get that we're both furries at this point. I did not even mention that on stream at all, but I get that we're both furries.
Like,
But damn.
like, do you have like,
You
where
are
did you get,
stupid.
like, where did you get that connection?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
They were
God.
they were very like that, and I'm just kind of don't hang out with them because I don't have to be
Yeah. My situation was just because I was posting way too much furry shit. I wasn't even saying any lingo at all. I was just kind of like, look at all this stupid furry shit. I was just like, throwing in, and I don't know. Also, I was treating the server like a joke because nothing was being done with it. All the channels were so simplified that they didn't bother. And they do tell me that the channels that they make are much better, which, in a way, I guess I'll believe them on that. It's just that I just treat that server that I was in like a joke because, hell, I was an admin there. I got demoted for drama stuff, and even though I barely added much, plus the server wasn't suffering with that, but hell, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I find it funny how the first furry server I ever joined was actually really toxic.
Which one was that?
It was the first one called the Red Furry, and at first when I first joined, it was cool. Those and that's where I met those friends I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that's where I met them.
Ooh.
And, at first everything was chill. However, though, the owner, like a pedo. And
Oh god.
yeah, he was like a straight up pedo, and he like stole art too. Basically what happened, one of those friends I mentioned actually did art for the server icon. While I don't like those friends now, I do definitely agree with them that what Red did was kind of bad, because Red basically just stole their art. After that friend no longer wanted to be in the server because they saw how toxic it was. They didn't want to be a part of the server anymore. But Red was like, no, your art, my server now. And they were like, but I don't want to be in your server anymore. It's like, no, server, mine now. Server pick mine now. And
But the thing is... Oh, go on.
and that's not even the worst part. another friend who I don't really talk to anymore.
Yeah.
Had a they were actually boyfriends with the owner,
Boyfriends?
and yeah, like one of my friends, one of my friends, and this were on the rest, and God, okay, while I don't like the person, like I don't like that former friend now, or we cut ties since. I do still feel bad for him on this because Red treated him like a dick. Like, dude.
Damn.
Like, he would, like, my friend would be like, I love you, Red. You know, I just watch you. Red would be like, oh, yeah, cool. And I'm like, could you not?
That's an awkward way of handling a relationship. Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He got into however, afterwards he got into a different relationship, and that relationship lasted a lot longer, but they're no longer together, and that's for the best, and that's kind of why I don't like that friend anymore. I won't get into it, I don't want to start, I don't want to bring up things that are, like, over a year old, but let's just say that friend also is not innocent either, and there's reasons why I cut ties with them.
Oof.
But yeah, I don't know what he's currently doing now.
I don't know what my best friend is doing either. All I know is that he's just hanging out with those new friends of his. They all hate me now. Like everyone in that server that I left, they all hate me. Well, not everyone. There was only like one. Hmm?
I have an entire group of people who don't like me.
Damn. There was like one
Yeah.
admin in that server that was the only person that was reasonable throughout out of everyone else. Everyone else just straight up hated me and just blocked me. And like two of the admins blocked me just right after the fact that they found out I did the report for the not safe for work thing, which, I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, unless, like, I guess if you're adding on the fact that I was being stubborn and whatnot in general, then, yeah, I can understand, but it doesn't mean you should block me for something I was in the right of doing. But even though I wasn't any better in the long run...
I mean, well, to be fair, posting a bunch of furry crap is much better than having like minors access to like your admins.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
It's cost and having them access to not safe for work chat. That is, I feel like you're much farther on the right than they were.
Even though they did say that we don't access that channel that much, that still doesn't mean we're still not active in that channel much. That doesn't mean you should be able to have access to it in the first place.
It was only up until recently where I started seeing servers like that do that. Where before I first joined Discord, like I think not like first joined Discord, but kind of when I first started using Discord, it was much more like a Wild West. Like no server really did the whole verification thing for games. Make sure you're not minor accessing not safe for work. And back then it was like, are you a minor? Yes or no. Say yes, okay, you're allowed in. If you're no, good, go away.
I think I was 16 years old when I had my Discord.
I think I was like,
that was before I realized. But I was dumb. I didn't know how to use Discord properly.
Oh yeah. Thing is that I had a few friends that used more than they allowed to. Like they got Discord before they were 13. but but of course now they're all over 13, of course now, but I had a few
Yeah.
friends when they started using Discord, they were not, they did not only talk.
The damn.
And I'm like, just like, well, like, it's been so long since then. Who's gonna really care now?
No one's gonna care.
First,
I mean-
John in Discord, this is my first time to Discord night. You signed up for Discord when you weren't over 12,
That's probably what they're gonna do anyway, because, like... I remember, like, one of my friends, before I cut ties with them, said that they signed it up for Twitter at a younger age, and when they corrected their birth date, they got their account blocked out. I signed up for
yeah.
Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah. I signed up for
yeah,
Twitter
that,
at the right age.
what is the right age?
13.
I'm pretty sure I signed up for Twitter when I was 13. I'm almost positive I did.
Hopefully, so.
Hopefully, I mean, I got it like, so, yeah, oh yeah, I'm 17 now, and I signed up for 27, not 27, but 2017 when I signed up for it. Then yeah, okay, yeah, I'm in here.
You're 17 now. Oh! Good, because I don't have a, because I used to have a, oh, damn it. I used to have a Not Safe for Work channel in this server. But that was... I can't remember the actual reason why I had it in the first place. But I guess some of the peeps that wanted it, I guess. Yeah, I think that was the real reason. I wanted, but eventually at some point, I wanted to get rid of it. Because I wanted to do some major changes with my server at the time. But, here's the problem. Those friends I had were so stubborn and dead set on how I should specifically have my server setted that they refused to allow me to make any experimentations with it. So the second I try to do so, I was getting server advice at the time on how I can run my server better. And then one of them who I had an admin for at the time started deleting channels out of sheer panic. And I'm just like, what the hell? I made all this progress and you just like decided to just remove it all. And I remember this exactly because this was before I got demoted in the other server. And I think that was like one of the reasons why, because it was like, dude, I'm thinking I just got demoted. I feel like I got demoted and cheated because of my actions from a different server, and how I just said I replaced you guys with better mods because you guys were acting like fools in my server, which caused them to be rubbed the wrong way, I guess. Technically, I could see why they wanted to do that, but at the same time, it's like, why? I feel like that whole situation started because of my actions with what I was trying to do, because I was just trying to experiment with my own server, which they weren't allowing me to do. And then later on, I told them, fine, one of you can mess with how my server is. But then I eventually just decided to just make smaller changes that they had a hard time agreeing with. And then eventually it got to a point where they decided to just archive some certain channels that I already had planned out, like the affiliates channel that I have. And I had a major issue with that because I already got affiliated with certain other servers, and I think that's stupid to have that archive because they thought it was dumb. And I'm like, dude, this was an idea that I liked. Why won't you let me pursue that idea all the way? Damn. So, yeah. And then this was a different server that helped me out at that. And they started defending in the server that I was affiliates with. A few of those people came in and started defending me and telling me what my friends were doing is stupid because they're only doing it just to rightfully push the way it should be done. And then eventually they all just like left my server.
Hey, I'm gonna
And then
no, that's
yeah, go on.
I used to have, not my current server, but my old server. Very OG man, was very, very old friends of mine. Well, I remember this. Have enough for chat. I know, scandalous.
Damn.
Absolute abhorrent. I know, it's crazy.
That was before you knew about the TOS, right?
Yeah, I was like, no, to be honest, I just pick up my knowledge from other users, like half the time.
Oh, same here.
I never actually read the TOS. I just kind of go I just kind of learn it as I go along with everything.
I feel like what we both learn now is that we both need to like learn like whatever platform we use a lot. It's important we just read the TOS,
Like,
so that way
okay,
we don't.
usually I try to, but like 5 seconds in, I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I want to sign up.
Damn.
I have like a very low attention span when it comes to that. I cannot like be entertained.
Understandable. Ah, crap. Failed it.
I like
But yeah.
playing like Roy, and I'm playing Isaac about the Isaac, which is like the same developer.
Damn. That's ironic.
But yeah. Yeah, I used to have one, but the reason why I removed it, there are people. You see, there was this. It actually has to do with that group of people who don't really like No that much. They would look stuff up like scat, stuff like that, and a lot of people in my server did not like it at all. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just remove this chat entirely.
You wanna know something else that I didn't realize? That that one of my friends who was once an admin in my server, they, knowing that they were underage, okay, and I didn't realize this, but knowing that they were underage, I didn't realize that considering that it was against Discord's terms of service to have access to Not Safe for Work, like at all. They also draw Not Safe for Work themselves, and I'm like, wait, and to be honest, I didn't realize that was an issue. But now that I realize that it was an issue, that was one of the reasons I made that report. And I put 2 other friends in the crossfire because they were both underage. But 2 of those other friends found out that I just added that specific person and just put them in the crossfire because they were both underage. like, of course I'm gonna put them in the crossfire. They were also breaking TOS. If I didn't put them in the crossfire,
Yeah.
that would just be taking care of like 1/3 of everything.
Yeah, it's completely understandable what you did. I mean, if you didn't do anything, you yourself would have probably let yourself in trouble.
That would have been, yeah, that would have been even worse, because, like, if I didn't do that report, it would be much worse. So the fact that they're mad at me about that...
It would catch up to you instantly.
Yeah. The fact that they were mad at me about that, even though they understood that and everything, and practically because I started cutting ties with my best friend, that's kind of a stupid reason, to be honest. Like, I get that they also started just implementing everything else afterwards of me being stubborn and whatnot. But making what I did what I was in the right of doing, the final straw, that's a bit, that's and then just hating me forever because of that. That's a bit much.
Yeah, I just understandable why they would be angry, but it's not. But
Yeah.
It's not like they dig their own grave.
But either way, I'm just glad I don't talk with them again.
Like, sure, yeah. If I was them, of course, yeah, I'd be angry too. But since I'm not them, it's not my problem.
It doesn't need to be.
So those aren't my problems to worry about.
In a way, it did cost me my best friend, who I've been friends with for 9 years, in a way, but... Oh well, man.
Well, I feel like if those kind of the people choose to hang out with, like, under 13, if they choose, how would a person, okay, you and that friend have been friends for, like, over 9 years, or like 9 years?
Yeah, and he's over age.
Over age, and
he chooses...
to hang out with people under 13. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure he's not the
Well...
person you want to hang out with.
Well, those 3 other friends are teenagers. But...
Well, like...
Yeah, I agree.
if you two are gonna break your friendship over something like that, then he's just not worth keeping around. He's something either changed him as a person, or he wasn't much of a friend to begin with. Or either one of those two. And since you guys were friends for a very long time, I think, well, maybe you guys were to each other a long time, but I guess something changed. I don't know. Well, master
Maybe.
psychology. I can barely tell the difference between a microwave and a toaster. So.
Oh my god! I did it! I was struggling, and I got the S-Ring. I did something different for that.
Really?
Holy shit.
Congratulations.
But yeah, what I'm trying to do is, like... I'm trying to beat every stage. Well, first, A-Rank plus it by, beating them on time as fast as I can, and then playing them again, and doing every section without dying. Both are really hard, mostly just the S-Rank plus part.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm playing Binding of Isaac, and this round I'm doing is very, very technical, also very technical.
Oof. How's that going?
It's fun over. Like, the reason why it's stressful is I'm playing a cast character who can't I can't easily renew their health. Like, I can acquire more health, but like only temporary. Meaning, once it's gone, it's gone. So finding a renewable resource for health is very, very difficult. So I think
Ooh.
getting hit as basically as less. I can't get hit barely like at all because I can't afford to lose my health because getting more health is a challenge. Not impossible, but there is ways, but the ways of doing it aren't particularly. Yeah, I took damage right now, which is very
Oh, well, damn. That sounds brutal. It's weird because The Binding of Isaac is a game that I definitely wanted to play. But I haven't played it yet for some reason.
Oh, yeah,
What's wrong with me?
Definitely.
Yeah.
What? You got bloody gore. You got bloody gore. Woo.
I can handle blood gore. I can handle blood gore. Blood gore is what?
Bloody gore is very violent. Need no right. But yeah, I recommend getting to this game. It's very fun at the same time very stressful, and it's probably one of the only games I currently only rage at. I don't rage at this game, but this is one of the only games I can get up there though.
Oof.
It get very spicy sometimes.
The difficulty getting very, very spicy. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing here! Considering that Meat Boy Forever is an auto runner. I have to figure out. Oh, wait. Oh, why did I start over from the beginning? I don't have the whole thing figured out. I could just go and straight up just do Dark World World 2 Clinic.
I never played Meat Boy. It's kind of like Isaac 3 of the game I always planned to get to, but just never have.
Damn. Meat Boy Forever is the sequel to Super Meat Boy 1. In a pretty decent one.
That was a good one.
Run has died.
This character kind of sucks. But, you know...
What can you do? You just got yeeted. The funny part is that I just bought Crash 4 for Switch, but I'm playing this game. Because I'm like, you know what? I have not played this game in several months. Why not just go ahead and play this now? A certain friend of mine said that after Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart comes out, more PS5s will be in stock. But yeah, those scalpers are going crazy. But I was told that it's being cooled down. Hopefully, so if I can get a PS5. Okay. Guess I figured that part out. Oh, damn.
God. So, other than that, how's your...
My existence has been futile. Okay. My existence has been pretty decent.
Oh, I see.
I spend too much time on Fur Affinity. That's one thing. God, I feel weird talking about furry stuff on Twitch now. It wasn't like this before. God, it wasn't like this before. What happened? I gotta reset that. There's two ways I can
Sorry, I had to be
use.
here for a second. I had to go put my cat out. She got in my room. So, sorry, I don't understand what you said.
That's alright.
But, yeah,
Yeah?
I've done a lot of, it's been, things been going alright for me at least.
We should do a We should do a collab.
It's funny how you say that, because not a few videos ago I did a collab, and I'm planning to do another collab soon.
I think we should do... I was gonna say, I think one of the first things we should do is do a Reddit video.
Well, I don't think, I like to limit my increments, like my Reddit videos. I don't like making a lot of them. Like, I do like making them. However, though, I don't like making too many. I don't want to become a Reddit channel. That's the last thing I want to become. I don't want to grow next year in the door.
Oh no.
So I try to limit the amount of Reddit videos I make. So it will be a bit before we can do a Reddit video, but if we do one, if we do one, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like sometimes one of my biggest issues with Reddit is just sometimes it's hard to do commentary with them. Like the content just kind of speaks for itself. Like I can't really do much to add to it, you know. And having another voice there was nice.
I think I can chime in. I don't know what I can do because I barely ever do YouTube myself. But I'm experienced somewhere. Who knows what I'm capable of doing.
I just not to like toot my own horn or anything, but I think I've grown as a content creator a lot.
Damn.
Because I'm
Respect.
doing stuff I never thought I'd be doing. Like I'm doing I'm doing collabs like average right now with different people. Things are like going crazy, like if you're level on the channel. Things have slowed down a bit, mainly because I'm in school and I haven't been able to focus on but
Oh yeah, school.
But other than that, things have been going great. Like I'm like smashing like milestones left and right. I don't know how.
I think one of the first things, at least to my knowledge, was that ever since you made the changed video, that blew up.
Oh yeah, change is definitely what keeps my channel going. I mean, yes, it's other things, but it's definitely the cornerstone of my channel.
I've played more of the... I've played the backer build recently, because I did the,
I wish I could.
I've-
But unfortunately, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to do Dragon Quest, so I'm not able to do it.
I gave him the 30 monthly. I went ham.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't have the funds to do that. I really want to play the backer build. I've been watching videos on it, but I can't play it myself. And I feel like my channel would do a lot better if I was able to. Because
Wasn't that yeah?
yeah, I really want to play the backer build. Like,
Ah.
I've been really watching tutorial.
I was gonna say, are we talking about Nico?
Yeah.
I mean, we could do one now and then do a weird little collab, and you can just watch me play the build.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know about that. It's just like, yes. I'm gonna make a video about someone. I'm gonna make a video about me watching someone play a game.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like that though.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like it would be the same.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
It would. Like,
I mean, I would be the one making the video, but
yeah, like, I really want to play the back but I like, and what's cool about it is that if you donate enough money, your son can become 8, like, your son can become a transfer. And
that's why I did the 30.
Pop Kevin transfer.
There, maybe there could be. It would be an interesting transfer because my arms and legs are literally just stick-like, and I just have like a scaly styled pencil head.
Yeah,
and
I am
tail.
really curious how Snow Dragon's going to adapt that into a style. Very curious.
He'll be able to, but it'd be really, really funny and interesting.
It'd be very interesting.
Yeah, I'd be like, holy shit, dude, this is insane. So, oh God, I don't remember what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, okay, I think this is what I gotta do. God damn. Oh, yeah, I gotta reverse. What's up?
Yeah, I've played pretty much, have you heard about Hero coming back?
I have, somewhat. Isn't that the guy that, Isn't that the guy that made some very shady things?
Well, know how anti-fur? Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually did that.
That's definitely him. Oh god. Thanks, Arthur.
Yeah, he actually did that. So, there's a reason why he's a very, very controversial figure. Very controversial. And, when he got basically caught red-handed, he got exiled from fandom. Well, right, and that was when Madeira, his former friend, took over, and has been taking over since. But recently he just came back and talked about his side of the story, and basically said he said, from what I heard, I haven't watched this video. I just saw this video and disliked it because I no matter what he does, I'm not gonna like him. But
Interesting.
From what he says, yeah, I did do it, but like it's not illegal in my state, so what's illegal now?
Bruh, are you kidding me?
That's what I've heard
What?
said. I heard it from like my partner, which is and he's very reliable when it comes to hearing news. So this story doesn't make Hero look like a very good person. He knows totally what he's done, and he still wants to get people's trust back. And I'm like, are you dumb?
This man is just, that guy seems relentless with what he's trying to do.
He's trying to gain his trust back after he lied about the whole incident for over 2 years. I mean, and you know what? I'm gonna say it. You're pretty sus.
Say it. Among Us. Among Us.
Not gonna lie, he do be sus though.
He do be sus though. That man is just, that man be playing them dirty tricks. What is?
I'm not lying though. He do be sus.
I hope he never goes to another FurCon again.
I think he's a fan of most, or at least I hope he is.
Hope so too. I would hate to run into him myself if I ever went to one.
Yeah, like, I think I don't know what he's done. I think he's been under house arrest for the past 2 years.
House
Like,
arrest?
even though, I guess, I mean, like, from what I heard, he wasn't put in jail, but it was more like he was, his stuff like his computer and phone were taken away for a bit. He wasn't allowed to leave the house without some sort of watchful eye from authorities. So I guess it must have been. I wouldn't say that would be. I want to say maybe like more about it. Because there are some places in the U.S. that's more reality, more of a than felon. Sad, but yeah. Fortunately, my state is a felony. Fortunately, my state, so I know my pen is safe. But yeah, in some states, it's only a misdemeanor, and there's like 1 or 2 states where it's just full on legal.
So it's illegal? So it's full on legal to do that?
In some states.
In some?
I'm not sure which state. I'm not sure what state, but I know at least one. It just is wrong, but legal.
Well, if he's in one of those states, it may not be legal, but he is going to hell.
He's more like super hell. Even like Satan be like, bruh, why'd you do that? Like, uncool.
Uncool.
even Satan be like, dude, I love dogs. How can you do that?
How can you do that to a precious dog? You don't do that to beans. I remember when I was at this part the first time I played this, and I was like, after I passed that first section, like, fuck that! Bruh.
I am so hyped for Minecraft 1.7.
Ooh, what are they gonna add?
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I barely kept up with Minecraft.
Oh, aren't you in for a treat? Aren't you in for a treat? I have to go on. I have to go on the move for this.
Alright, let's see what there is with the
The name of it is Caves and Cliffs.
caves and cliffs.
They're changing how they're vastly changing how caves and mountains generate.
Oh. So what does this mean?
Well, there's gonna be no new cave biomes. Like caves are gonna be looking a lot more different. Caves are gonna have their own distinct biomes.
Huh.
There's like lush biome, like the lush caves, where there's a bunch of like moss and greenery and vines. And then there's like dripstone caves, or like stalactites and stalagmites.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Like here's a screenshot of one of the new cave biomes. Find your DM.
Let's let me see.
Well, if I can find your DM, better. I might have to go to your server and click on you and put message because I can't find your DM. I can't find.
I was gonna say just right click me.
I was like, I can't find your DM. You're too far down. Yeah, there.
You DM'd a lot of people. I see. Oh, it looks like it looks like the Nethers, but it's like it's in the caves, kinda. There's a lot of lava.
I also took some screenshots of my own because I do play on the snapshots every now and then. Here's like a handful of examples of what they're doing. Like here's one guy that it's taking a big descent because of the lie in it. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff you'll expect to find.
Let me see if it loads up.
It's sending. It's trying its hardest. There it is.
All right. Awesome. That's there's a lot of light in the caves.
I had a night vision on, by the way. So this is not how it's actually gonna look. I just had night vision.
Oh, you just had night vision. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, there's a lot of light.
Yeah, there's as you can see, the caves are a lot bigger now. They're like really big. As you can see, my render distance can't render all of it. I can't see all of it now. Like,
So they're so big that your render distance is basically your render distance can't see all of it.
Yeah, basically. Here's how the caves actually look. Without the night vision.
Oh, that's really dark. I can barely see.
Yeah. Apart from the lichen that grows every now and then. Yeah. Um, they also doubled the height limit on both sides. The height limit went from like the vertical height limit went down to from 256 to 320. So so now you can build up higher, and they actually extend the height limit downwards more, meaning that bedrock doesn't go to 0 anymore. It goes down to -64.
Oh, so they extend it to 64.
Yeah, it goes from there. That makes like sea level, like Minecraft sea level is around like 60 blocks, and before Caves and Cliffs, it Bedrock was at 0, and now Bedrock's at -64. So they basically added like 100. So now there's like basically like 100 blocks below sea level now, instead of just like 60.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
The caves are a lot bigger and a lot more expansive now. Here are some more screenshots I took, and there's gonna be any and all stone that generates below Y0 will be turned into a new stone type called Deep Slate, and that's the thing you're gonna be seeing in here. And
Oh, that's grass upside down.
yeah, it's moss.
Oh, that's muss. That's trippy.
Here's one of my favorite pictures. It's ending. This is probably one of my favorite screenshots because it basically encompasses the entirety of the update so far regarding the caves.
Let me see. Oh, come on. Load. It is... Back? Forward?
Yeah.
There we go. Because I wanted to see a closer look at this. There's a... Ah! I dropped my controller. There is a lot of wood.
It's a mine shaft.
Ooh. That looks so cool. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
Do you use Java?
I use Java, yes. I have Bedrock as well on my computer, but for strictly single player, I primarily use Java. But for multiplayer and play with friends, I didn't use Bedrock.
I have Bedrock on Switch, but I don't have Java.
I had Bedrock on Switch, but I don't particularly like it all that much. I don't particularly like Bedrock on Switch all that much, so I got it on PC and it's a lot better. This image gives you like a kind of a scale on how big the caves are now.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, they're a lot bigger. Let me try to find a picture of the mountain. Oh, here's that image is kind of terrible. Let's find a...
Damn, I was thinking of doing Mad Red Dead. You know what? I guess I could switch to that. Maybe. But... Oh god, I would have to focus so much on that game. I would have to focus on the beats. Oh dear. How much did we do so far? 19. Go. Yeah, this is hard. I have to duck on all of them. It's raining. Got it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Sure I can breathe.
Sorry about that. Out of here.
Oh, that's okay.
Here's an example of the
Fetch me Shida Mountains.
Yeah. Boy, they're some else. I'll tell you that. With a new height limit and all. Ooh.
That looks really tall. Looks really huge.
Look at the clouds at the bottom. Yeah, those are clouds. Now you
Oh,
see
those
how
are
much bigger.
Oh, they're even taller. They're even like higher than within the clouds. So we got deeper caves and taller mountains.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's absolutely insane with what they've like.
They're Minecraft feels a lot more grand. Ooh. Yeah.
Here's another example with the mountain.
I'm like immediately thinking about something we can do together, like right away. I don't know.
What?
I'd Smash Bros, Mario 3D World, if you have that.
I do.
You have 3D World plus Bowser's Fury?
Yep.
Yo, we can do that together. Wait, we can do that together.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah,
hey,
you see the other picture
Wait. Yeah! That's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
That makes sense too, because like you're higher up in the mountains. It's like new content.
oh boy. Also, the
Is-
best addition to the game. Honestly, though, how the best addition to the game by far, has to be. It has to be the goats. The goats.
The goats. We got goats. We got goats as a species now. Let's go. We now have more animals.
And,
Holy crap.
and Daxolotls are cool too. They're also coming.
Oh, the Gaxolotls?
Yeah. Axolotls.
Never really seen these species all that much. I didn't know they existed, but damn, these look pretty cool.
There's also one more mob that's also coming out to Caves and Cliff.
Huh, what is that one?
That we know of, and it's probably the most concerning one to people who play hardcore. This mob is very concerning to people who enjoy hardcore because,
Oh, what is that?
it's the Warden, and it basically one shots you.
He one-shots you?
Yep. Even like it will do over half it does like over half your over half your health in like full netherite. You have full netherite and it'll still do over half your health.
Oh.
So basically just one shots you completely. Though its whole gimmick is that it can't see anything and it's sensitive to sound, so you have to kind of sneak by it. Attacking it isn't really a viable option until very late. But so most circumstances you have to sneak around it. But
Oh. 'Cause I was gonna say, can you actually beat it?
you can, but I don't. You can, but it's not really going to be advisable for like early games and such like that, because like it has so much. It packs so much of a punch and it has so much health. You're better off just not.
Okay. But the thing is, luckily I can't see
Like-
anything.
You can't see anything, so you have to sneak around, and it'll give snowballs a purpose because like you can throw them, and them act as a distraction, so you can get away.
Huh. Okay, so just have like some snowballs on you when you're near one of those things.
Yeah. So that's really the basis. There is more. Like they've added amethyst geodes to candles and such. They've added a lot to the game. But that's just kind of the big things that they're adding. If you had Java, you can try out the new caves right now. The Warden's still in development. You can't, mess with it right now, but
Oh.
in the future you probably can. But the screenshots of the tutorial, if you have Java, you can try them out.
So interesting. So that said, you want to do 3D Worlds?
Sure.
Alright, because then I can just immediately stop doing what I was doing before.
Although, wait, we're doing it now? Because it takes this bit for me to set my captain card. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
I can wait.
Well, also, it's just that I have a lot of other videos and shit that I work on too at the same time. So, my schedule is a little bit packed. So, I can't do it now, but maybe in the near future. Maybe in the near future. currently I'm working on a Friday night bug.
I didn't technically made a mod for that, but it's not, but it's still kind of a work in progress. So,
Yeah.
I guess we can do 3D World, but we'll do it like later on, but not now, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, not now. Not now because my schedule is kind of packed, but definitely in the future because that's something that I would very much like to do.
Yeah, I gotta do something with my YouTube. Because it's like the last thing I need is practically an editing program.
Yeah. YouTube has drunk quite a bit of content creators, and I'm just generally though I am really happy that I'm doing a lot of collabs because I feel like once you get big enough, collabs just kind of happen, you know?
Yeah. They just happen.
Like, come on, minute, I guess heavier fair break him.
Also, holy crap, this is like hard, but it's so good. Yeah?
That can be interpreted multiple ways, by the way. Yeah, just kidding.
Definitely. This could be determined. Oh, the difficulty?
No, I mean... you know, I'll just... well,
I don't know what we brought. I don't know what you just brought up.
well, I don't know how to really say it without making it obvious, so... you know what, to avoid making things, awkward, so, yeah, what wonderful happened?
It's about the OWO, is it? If I'm correct.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Probably.
What are you gonna do?
Burn them all. I mean, that's what antifurries would do. No.
In that, on that logic, I should be able to hunt basically somewhat.
Yeah. So if we're going with that, then we can do the same thing back. Because you make it sound like... Yeah, because anti-furs make it sound like that they have every single right to do so, when they also like, imagine a furry like being an actual animal and you wanted to witch hunt them or whatever. But the thing is, they have like some interesting abilities and human beings don't even possess. If you have like a gun or something, what if that's not effective? The furry would straight up destroy you.
You're also like not just that, but like
No, I don't. I'm just I just like the idea of being a monster plant. That's it. But I'm not actually a monster plant. That's a rarity style of Persona. But hey, who doesn't?
Who doesn't like it? I mean, I can't speak for myself, but that doesn't sound terrible. It's a, be a monster and a plant. Like, that's both words.
Yeah. Also I get to have adorable dark green eyes. That was like that's one of my favorite features. Because like I could have had normal eyes, but having darker eyes, I just love that feature way too much. Thanks to one of my favorite characters from Paper Mario. I have.
Actually, that's a dumb question, but no, you didn't.
I 100%ed the game. Well, I didn't get the other two.
I almost 100 game, but like one thing. One thing I don't have to
What?
Shy Guy. I hate it.
Ah.
That's the only thing in the game I still have yet to 100% is that stupid Shy Guy game. And I hate
This was
it.
a lot.
I hate every second of it. And I've gotten so close before. I did it like 3 times and I've gotten so close. But the game is just like no, you don't get you don't get to win the game. I almost got a perfect score. Like a perfect score. Like 3 on 3 different occasions. And it just doesn't want me to have fun.
Boy, you have no idea how many screenshots I had to take. Just to figure out some of these damn things. I'm just like, God. It took me so long to do it as well. Some of the minigames were just burning my brain.
They were they weren't hard. It's that one. Okay, the one that kept getting me was the one where you had to like rotate the picture until it was correct. That was the one I kept screwing up at.
Oh, especially the third one.
The third one, the third one always got me.
In some way, I somehow managed to figure out how to do the third one. So it was like, I get the first and second, but like the third one. Oh, it's an entire background.
Yeah, like second one's like second one easy. Second one, but then the third one is just jumps and like difficulty. Like a huge spike. And I'm like, this isn't fair.
Like the puzzle ones I can do. Honestly, the worst one for me is Bath Math, because I keep miscounting the Goombas every single time. I'm just like, why?
I just record a video on my phone when it comes to that one, and it helps. I get it. I just have to record it.
I just do this though. Because I could just record it on my Switch.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, and then there's these like stupid freaking sudden death things. And the problem is that the game gives you no way of having to go back and do these songs again. Makes me very, very sad. It was important. Oh my god. Wait. I guess this was just me, like, speedrunning the game. Or something, I don't know. Oh wow, I had 666 coins at that end, at the end bit.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
Oh my god, it's the line! I want to climb inside that thing's mouth. Is that weird?
Oh, I remember when I first got to that area, and I'm like, hmm.
I watched a video. I watched one of your videos on that. You saw this picture, and I'm like, oh no, this is from Paper Mario, is it? It is. And it's just funny how I snapshot that. What are these? You were better when you were a side scroller, man. Oh yeah, those exist. These exist. Like when you go back in the sewer, you just see the progression of Paper Mario's adventure. That was a thing. But yeah, so I gotta finish this last sucks. That's the end of that. We both said at the same time.
What? Honestly, Origami King was surprisingly good.
It was pretty good.
It was it was much better than how I thought it was going to be, because I was very concerned with it for a while. I'm like, oh god, this game could either be really good or really bad. And fortunately, it was good.
It was decently good. I also recently learned that Tanabe just has this weird grudge against Paper Mario for some reason. Like, he's great with any other game he makes, but with Paper Mario, it's like he just holds this like weird grudge. And it's too bad that the gaming industry doesn't see that at all. Or thinks that way, at least. Oh yeah, this exists. Oh yeah, this is a thing that exists in 3D World.
Oh, let me get to. Get to.
You see the thing?
Where is it? We're just...
Hold on. You know what? I will just post it. This thing. Oops. There you go.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
modern art. I love it.
It's a creeper. Oh man. Oh man. You know what? This is weird now because whenever I hear the word "aw man," I think of American Dragon, because that was a show I recently watched with some furries.
I see a lot of people. I see a lot of furries like that show.
And then I find out that the developer of that show, the creator of that show, is a furry himself, and also went to fur cons as well. And I'm like, huh, that made things a lot more interesting, hasn't it? just the I just love when the dots just connect. Oh, going back to Origami King, did you know that there are 2 more badges that you can get in the game if you do these 2 things? One of them is beating the whole game without getting a single game over, and the other one is beating the whole game without using a single accessory, which both ended up happening, and I failed to get those 2 badges. So I only got the golden 100%ed badge. Bruh.
I think I got either 1 or 2 game overs, and I know one of them. I know one of them definitely came from the scissors fight.
Insta-kill scissors, bruh. Listen, I remember that fight. When I first got to that fight, I definitely knew what I was doing. But when he pulled out the blade, I was like, okay, I shouldn't be worried about this. I'm just gonna use the golden iron. I'm gonna use the iron rainbow iron boots, and then just stomp on him. Simple enough. Nope, dies instantly. I didn't game over though at that fight because I luckily had a 1-up mushroom on me. I was like, I literally just have the clip of me just in shock. Like, wait, I had to pause for a moment. I was like, wait a minute, no, I instantly died. That's a literal like 999 damage. That is inedible. But yeah, I think I got more game overs in that game though. Some of them were just like from seeing what it was mostly because of like seeing what happens from a specific thing that I end up doing.
Oh no, I know one other game over. You know
What's another one?
You know that one part in the hot spring where you have to go to that jungle, and Bowser.
Yeah.
Bowser Jr.'s telling you where to go, and then there's also
Olivia
telling you where to go, and then there's also Kamek telling you where to go. I know in one, if you choose in one scenario, if you choose the wrong one, Mario just dies. They literally just die. They get like thrown off the edge, and they just that was the other game over I got.
What I like is that about that scenario is that Kamek was always right all the time.
Yeah. Like,
and
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, God, I'm like, come on, Olivia. You know what? Like, it's funny. It's funny because at that time, or the one that I got the game over, I was like, you know what, Olivia, I'll give you, I'll give you this one, just this one chance, and I pick hers, and
It was the cliff section. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then Bowser Jr.'s pathway was like a dead end. It would have been funnier if like Olivia's pathway was basically just like you find the cliff, you find the edge of the cliff, and then everyone falls instead of just getting eaten by the paper macho chain chomp. I exactly remember what that thing was. Yeah, we're fighting Origami and Paper Macho are enemies. I did like the puzzly combat in the game. That was my favorite part. Yeah? Oh, rip. Actually, you know what? What do you thought of that scene, by the way?
I'm like, man, they actually made Paper Mario was actually this motion this time.
Yeah. Crazy. How did you felt during...
know,
But
it's
how
like-
did... Yeah, but I was saying, like... How did you felt during that scene? Because... you won't believe my reaction. Eesh.
Did you try?
No, I didn't actually cry. Worse. I laughed so damn hard.
Oh. Oh.
I was like... I still remember that. That was literally the best thing I've seen in the entire game. And I was like... No joke either. That was literally the best thing. I didn't cry at all. I was just laughing my ass off. I was like, no! It was just like Mario's reaction just sold it to me. And then Bobby just blew up. And then I just lost it. I just laughed for like probably 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It was the most laughter I've had in a while. Jesus Christ. I feel bad for laughing at that though. I'm probably
You would be
I'm probably the only person whose first reaction with that happening was to laugh like an idiot. And yeah, you're right, I would be cancelled.
yeah, you
If
would
I
be
post-
canceled hard.
If I posted that on Twitter, oh my god, people would hate me forever.
You would no longer be able to find a job. Like, people would look on your like resume. Oh, where have you gone? Oh, I see that you laughed at Bobby's dad. Paper Mario or I'm sorry, but you can't hire.
Bro, it's a fictional character though. Like, if it's a fictional character, it shouldn't really matter, but... If it was someone IRL, I wouldn't really be laughing that hard. That would be even worse. But this is a fictional character, so it's just more so, bruh. Yeah?
Well, here's the thing. You know how people get when they take care of something character.
Yeah. They get very, very, very anal. And in a way, I can see why. Thing is that Bobby was a generic bomb, except with he has no fuse. That's it. And people are going to cancel me over that. Like, what?
How dare you disrespect Bobby?
I'm sorry, but I just couldn't control myself. It just happened. I don't wanna... I don't wanna... I wasn't meant to making anyone upset. That was literally my reaction. I'm stupid enough to, like, allow that to happen to me. I'm probably the only person... Again, the only person who reacted in such a way.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look. Actually, as a matter of fact, if you haven't seen it already, I am going to post. I'm going to give it to you. Because it is It is just a scenery. All right, let's see here. Oh god, this was a while ago, definitely. Let's see, where is it? Excuse me. Where's the oh man, I didn't post it. Are you kidding me? I didn't post it in here. Oh my god. All right, hold on. That's fine. Oh, hello, John. I didn't notice the Twitch. I didn't notice the Twitch chat. I did not realize that I wasn't reading the Twitch chat. My bad. It has been a while.
Wait. Are you streaming?
Oh yeah, I am. That was the thing that I'm not sure if you noticed that already.
No, I didn't. I did not know.
That's okay.
Yeah, I did not. I did not know you were streaming.
Okay. Here we go. This is it. This is the there's the clip. I'll just DM you that. There we go.
Right.
Just skip to the part where where Bobby starts exploding. Because okay, just for a bit of context, I was just questioning like things in the Paper Mario world, and I'm just like, okay. And I think that was one of the things that caused the laughter to happen uncontrollably. Oh, boom. You saw it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I actually laughed for quite a while.
Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah, oh yeah, you would definitely be hardcore cancel for that.
Damn, I would.
How
If like
dare you
if
set
Origami, if Paper Mario was like trending on Twitter or something, one of the first things I would do is just like post that video, just to see how people would react to that, and then they all just shame me for it. But yeah, I would definitely be canceled. The majority of Paper Mario fans would just block me just because of that.
Question, what's your favorite picture? I should
64, yes.
64 is my second pick. And
Reasonable.
Thousand Year Door is not, and Thousand Year Door is not my favorite. It's my third favorite. My favorite is Super.
Nice. That was actually my first game, but definitely 64 is my first favorite. That was like the one I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, I enjoy Super for the story. Yeah, it was the first one I played. Primarily grew up with it. I actually like the gameplay in that game. I think it's very satisfying. I just overall, I just love everything about it. I know with Super is kind of where the fandom kind of splits off. Some people love Super, some people hate Super. I'm one of the people who like Super.
I am mixed on Super, but I still like the game. It's just the only things I remember from Super the most is just all the times I was stuck.
Yeah, Super is a very it can be a little bit hard to. It can be a little bit
Especially-
overall.
Especially 5-1. Yeah, that was a pretty fun chapter.
What was 5? What was Super 5? Was that the Dragon?
Yeah, that was the Kragons, the one where you just it also has the one with the
The block. You have to like memorize like a paragraph of like not like a paragraph long combination of
25. 25, I think.
I remember when I was a kid, I had to write down all the ones that were listed. I had a piece of paper that I kept with, so every time I got to that point, I could pull it out just to really do it.
I did this. I did the same thing, except I barely played Super. I just wanted to get past that point because I was super confused on what to do. And I'm like, wait a second, this is a thing you do in the game? Like, at first, I thought that whole thing was no biggie, right? Then I realized that that's pretty freaking stupid. Why am I doing that? Why do I need to memorize such a long, tedious code just to get past one section? That's a bit much. Like, what?
Yeah. Super. I limit Super does have issues, but honestly, I don't think it's Super outweigh a majority of the negativity. In my opinion.
That's fair.
I know people will dislike it because everyone says for 1,000 Year Door. Everyone says I'm like, 1,000 Year Door is good. It's not bad. It's certainly definitely a masterpiece. But just 1,000 Year Door is a little bit. Don't get me wrong. 1,000 Year Door is a little bit overrated.
It's overrated. Very overrated.
Very, very, very overrated. I mean, again, not a bad game. Overrated does not mean bad. However, I feel like it doesn't quite deserve the amount of praise.
The Mario fans are going.
A great game, sure, yes, definitely. But it's not like the Mona Lisa of like games. We'll make it happen.
And I'm someone who prefers 64 over TTYD for very good reasons, because like 1,000 Year Door is just like too much backtracking.
Sure. Yeah, 1,000 Year Door again. 1,000 Year Door, not bad. I still love playing 1,000 Year Door. I think it's a great game. However, if there were 64 or 1,000 Year Door in a room together, I would most probably play 64.
I agree. I would definitely play 64. Like, yeah, TTYD has the improved combat. Some things in the game.
I do like the combat. I do like the combat in 1,000 Year Door. I think that if it took what the original Mario did and did better with it. However, I just think there's just I just feel like the pacing is just out of whack. I feel like the plot progression could be better.
It definitely could. That was one of the reasons why I didn't feel motivated to keep playing that game.
Yeah, like, when it comes to Thousand Year Door, I often struggle having to have the motivation of complete. I did complete it, however, I only ever completed it once, like a long time ago, and any attempt to rebeat it has just been futile.
Damn.
Because I just can't hold my attention enough. I just lose interest too fast.
Understandable. Because Thousand Year Door is just... That game can... That pacing, though.
Pacing is another Nintendo hot take of mine is that I don't like the use of the 500. I don't like
Damn.
it. Really,
Why?
I don't like it. It's not what I can get into. I've tried playing it and I just don't have fun with it.
Huh. Okay, I never played it I never played it myself, but I should. It's something I'm definitely willing to try out, though.
I have tried out Dynasty Warriors 3. I got decently far into it. I think I was on like World 3 or something. Before I'm like, I just set the controller down. Yeah, I
Damn.
like, I don't know why. It's a combination. Okay, it's a combination of the game's. And not because I don't like the game's graphics. The game's graphics, I will admit, is very revolutionary for the time. However, I feel like for me, it also kind of works against it because sometimes I have trouble finding out where a platform starts and ends. You have no idea how many times I fall off a ledge because I didn't realize the platform ended there.
Oh. That must suck.
For me, it's hard to tell where a platform starts and ends because of the whole, 3D, because of the whole pre-rendered background. It makes it a little bit hard to figure out where things actually are for me. Not that it just seems business. I feel like Daishan gets too slow, and I don't know. It something like it has any weight.
I don't blame you, though. I understand. It's understandable, to say the least.
Now, I have not played 2 or 3. I've only played 1. I heard 2 is far better, like, league better than 3. No, not 3, 1. Like, I heard 2 is the best. However, though, I've only played 1.
Is there by any chance you can play the second one?
Well, I can. Well, I can, but I'm not because I played the first one on my down the last.
Huh.
But I just couldn't get into it. Another game that I just can't get into. Another game that I don't really care for is Moon Path.
Oh. Damn, that's another game I have. That's alright. That's another game I have interest in trying out. I didn't play it, but
I'm not a fan of top-down stuff. I like 3D stuff. I'm not one for top-down.
oh, top down. That's what you said. You muffled for a bit, so I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I love Ocarina of Time. I love Majora's Mask. I really love Breath of the Wild. But top-down Zelda, that's always been hard for me.
Huh.
My
I don't...
No, okay, I don't hate top-down Zelda. I mean, my first Zelda game was a top-down Zelda at the Minas Gap, and I love Minas Gap. I never beat but
I get the idea.
I don't know. It had the same problem for me with the Donkey Kong Country. It just didn't hold my attention long enough. I got bored of it too quickly.
Yeah, understandable.
Man, Ocarina of Time is kind of the same for me as well. I mean, I did beat Ocarina of Time, however, I only did it because I was recording a video series on it, along with my friends. So I had like an obligation to do it, rather than I just wanted to.
Alright. I feel like anything that I'm obligated to trying to do, at least, is to try to at least 100% a certain game. If it's like at least worth it to me. But like with the Sonic Adventure games, I went out of my ballsy way to 100% those games. And Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Heroes, that's a whole other beast. Because, okay, this is weird. I have like a love. It's like I have this like weird love-hate relationship with Sonic Heroes, where it's like I like and enjoy playing the game, but at the same time, those controls. I'm trying to 100% trying to get every single A rank in the game. Dying a lot. It's just horrible. It just sucks. Horrible, but it's funny at least. I don't know.
Going to lie, not going to lie. I actually did play Sonic Adventure once. For the first time.
How was it?
Well, certainly not one of my favorites. I mean, not bad. No, not terrible. I did really enjoy it, but
You didn't like it?
yeah, no, I liked it, but damn, it's stank. It's jank. It is jank and stank.
Oh, well, yeah, I can understand. I prefer Adventure 2.
You know a game. You know a game is jank. Like in your room, it's more fun outside of the.
Oh. That's gonna be yikes for me, dog.
You know a game is jank when you're just walking through the jungle, and then there's just an invisible wall out of nowhere. It's like, hi, hello.
Oh my god. That must have sucked. Just...
You know a game is jank. Things like you know a game is jank when all they have to do is walk into a wall and the character starts jittering around.
Ooh.
Like, it's not a bad game. A bucket game doesn't mean a bad game, but it's on borderline. It's borderline. It's borderline unplayable in some spots. I'm not gonna lie, it's borderline unplayable in some areas. Now, to be fair, to give credit where credit's due, I did play the EX version, which is on Steam, and is far bunchier than the original Dreamcast version. I did get one of my friends did hook me up with some mods to kind of restore some Dreamcast stuff. However, it is still the EX, which is still the bad version. Because I'm not going to fork out money for to get a free cast one thing. But,
Don't bother.
so, but, give credit where credit's due, I didn't play the best version of the game. But I heard that, but I did hear that the Dreamcast version is also very buggy in a lot of places.
Uh-oh.
Adventure 2 is something I want to get into, but probably not.
It's one of my favorite Sonic games of all time.
I did play Sonic 1, like 1 through Knuckles. Like pretty much all the Genesis ones. Like all the main ones. Those I like.
Yeah.
Because like, I was not in the Sonic enough. I was in the Mario. I was not all in the Sonic enough. So I'm kind of catch up on that.
Yeah, not everyone's into Sonic.
My favorite my favorite franchise, my favorite Nintendo franchise is definitely Mother. The Mother series. There's not enough love like
That is a game I hear a lot, but never played and have interest in playing, which sucks. Who's Batman?
I would highly recommend you play Mother 2 first, aka Earthbound, before you play
Why not the Mother 1?
Mother 1, you see, here's the thing. Mother 1 is a NES game.
Uh-huh.
A NES RPG. It hasn't aged really well.
Ugh.
It has not, time has not been good to it. I beat it, I beat it on the Wii U Virtual Console, and it was a chore. It was an absolute chore. There are enemies in the game that just straight up one-shot you. There are enemies in the game that have way too much health. There are enemies in the game that don't give you all XP, and you have to grind to get level up for hours upon hours upon hours. Mother 1 is not a fun experience. I'll give you that. It's not an experience. I would recommend if you're a casual fan. If you're a hardcore Mother fan like me, then I guess give it a try to test your limits. But Mother 1 is definitely a limit.
Ooh.
And as for Mother 3, you can play Mother 3 first, but there's a lot of references you won't get unless you play Mother 2.
I did hear Mother 3 has doesn't have the fan translate. It doesn't have, it's in Japanese and there's fan translation.
Mother 3 has not been officially localized by Nintendo because it wanted it for so long and Nintendo just pretends it doesn't exist. So unfortunately we do have a franchise translation. It is really good. And it is the only way for people outside of Japan to play it to play Mother 3. Is the fan translation. And just because the fan translation doesn't mean it's bad. It's really good. It's very good. Very good.
Huh.
You can play Mother 3 first, though I would not recommend it. Because there's a lot of things in Mother 3 that even though they're separate stories, Mother 2 and 3 are separate stories, they don't focus on the same characters. They do have a few reoccurring, they do have a handful of recurring characters, and there are a couple things that are referenced. Not directly, but you won't get them if you play Mother. So I'd highly recommend you play Mother 2 first, then play Mother 3. They can be played in any order, but in order to get the best experience out of Mother 3 in terms of story-wise, you best play Mother 2 first.
Okay, play Mother 2, Mother 3, and then Mother 1.
Play Mother 2 first, then play Mother 3, and then go all the way back and play Mother 1 if you really like the series. If you're just a casual person, like, yeah, those two games are good, but I'm good for now, just don't bother with Mother 1. There are, like, fans, like ROM hacks, that do improve the game a lot more, that do help the game a lot. However, though, it doesn't fix a lot of the core issues of the game. So if you really like it, if you really like the Mother series, I'd recommend you just, I don't know, play the 25th anniversary edition of Mother 1.
Is that-
It's a fan ROM hack.
Oh, I thought it was like that one thing on that was officially licensed from Nintendo.
That was called Earthbound Beginnings, and all Nintendo did was just take the ROM from the internet and just dump it on the Virtual Console.
Oh. So they just took Mother 1 and that's it?
Yeah. All they did was just take the ROM that's been sitting on the internet for years, just swap on the Virtual Console for $1.
Bruh.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, I'm about to go because I gotta go.
Sure.
There's one more franchise that I really like that also feels like it's being neglected by my Nintendo. Not nearly as much as the Mother series, but we're getting there. That'd be cool.
Please. Oh, Pikmin.
I love it.
Another game I gotta try out! There's so many!
Pikmin is definitely a very good. It's very good, and there's no real order you can play them in. They're all kind of their own things. If you play, of course, if you play them sequentially, there are the plots point do kind of advance a little bit, but not. But it's barely there. Like an overarching plot is barely there.
Oh.
So yeah, you can. So yeah, some games that make it forward. Sequentially, you might get. If you put them sequentially, you might get a bit better of an experience, but it really doesn't matter.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah. If I was gonna recommend someone to play Disney games, if I was gonna recommend in order to play them in, I'd recommend them play Mother 3 first, the recent one. Actually, I recommend play the most recent version. I think the Mother 3 is the easiest and the most accessible one to get into. Then play Pikmin 1. Pikmin 1 first. See, and the reason why I say that is because I want you to get a better, more of a grasp on how Pikmin plays, and then play Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is kind of the black sheep of the series because it's
Why?
It's hard. It is hard. It's definitely one of the harder games. It is one of the more brutal games. Pikmin 1, like, pretty stressful at times, but it's overall generally pretty easy. Pikmin 3, again, stressful at times, but generally not a chore to get through. Pikmin 2 will, like, Pikmin 2 will staple your hands to the wall and, like, kick you in the
Damn. Also, what about Pikmin 3 Deluxe?
but Pikmin 3 Deluxe is just in the great, but it's just a Wii U port with added features.
Did they just add some easy modes thing to it, like they did with Tropical Freeze?
They added some like difficulty settings. They added some like bonus story content, some like bonus side missions you can do, and it includes all the DLCs from the game.
All right.
So if you're gonna play Pikmin 3, definitely play Deluxe, and then then eventually get to Pikmin 1, and then play Pikmin 2, because Pikmin 2 is for Pikmin now. Because that game will tear up your turns. Pikmin 2 is by far a not easy game.
It's gonna kick my ass, but see how it goes.
Yeah, Hitman 2 is a rough one. That's why I go from easiest to hardest, which I think should be the easiest to hardest. Hitman 3,
Unless I pull the Crash Bandicoot logic, where I just play Crash 1, and all the difficulty and all the levels for difficulty spike are just all over the place.
I have played Crash Bandicoot, but I do have the Insane Trilogy, but I haven't really gotten that far into it.
Oh, I finished the Insane Trilogy. I just got Crash 4. Which is ironic, since I should be playing that.
Well, I gotta go now. I gotta go take a trip.
Alright. I'll see you later.
Alright, get to those games when you can.
Alright. Oh yeah, one game I recommend if you are interested in. Mad Rat Dead.
What? Oh, my partner actually. He got the game for me. He's like, play the game already, and I'm like, I'll get to it.
It's a good game. I got the game. I love the game.
I need to I'm planning to get to it soon. Don't worry, I'm planning to get to it soon.
Alright. No rush.
Alright. See ya.
See you! Oh, damn it. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I guess after this, I'll just do Crash 4, since I did get the game. Because earlier ago, I just got the template. I was working on the template for the game, but damn. What? I never settled on everything. Like 22. My timer for that reset. Oh, because I put it out. Alright. Okay. Well, I know what I'm gonna do.